Hey, good morning, James Rice. Saturday, a couple minutes after 8. Let's fire up a live. Got to prove it live at 8:15, so I won't take much of your time, but got a couple ideas I want to share. They come from the backyard. If the internet sucks, let me know. If you can't hear me, we'll cruise inside. If not, prefer to shoot it outdoors. Enjoy a beautiful blue sky. It's probably 75 degrees already. Going to be 95. What's cooking in your world? And bottom line is, what can the community help with? That is the question. And the question then is, what community are you plugged into? In fact, we'll start here. Start before a couple people even jump on. We'll start with my AM reading. Again, we're chatting a couple thoughts this month. Spring cleaning. I know we're into summer. The month's almost over. So what can we get done in a final week? Lots. Sure, you could clean out the closet. Sure, you could hit the man cave. Sure, you could hit the garage. I encourage you, more importantly, to hit the pantry, to hit your friendships, your faith, your family members, something you're watching, something you're reading that is not lifting you up, that is not heading you in the direction that you want to be. When you sit still, when it gets quiet, where do you want to be? When you're not chasing your tail, which is important to remind yourself that that's a world that you created. No, you don't understand. I got a job. I've got dogs. I've got horses. We got a boat. We've got kids. We've got one of the friends' kids living with us. I got a mother-in-law. I got a mother. I got cats. I got chickens. I encourage you to remind yourself that for right or wrong, for better or worse, you chose those pieces. And that even with the kids, mother-in-law, mother, family, you chose how much to be engaged. You know, I can tell you for sure myself, there's times when my family wishes I would come home for a visit. I don't. I have to watch my boundaries. I have to take care of my self-care. And, you know, we could say, well, that's the life and I have these responsibilities. Sure. We could also say, got to have fun. That's one of my personal favorites. We got to have fun. The important thing to remember is you choose what fun is. You know, I don't have as many toys as a lot of people sitting around my yard and such. And so you're probably right. I'm not having some of those experiences, but I'm also not having some of the stresses. And so it's never an argument of right or wrong. It's just a discussion and offering that at times may be simplified. Like myself, I could buy more toys, but I prefer to have money at the end of the month. It's just my choice. I could eat more. Went out for ribeye last night, baked potato, salad. I chose to eat half the baked potato and I chose to eat half the ribeye. Could I have eaten the whole thing? Yeah, I'm no quitter. You bet I could. Let me see who's on here real quick. First of all, can you hear me okay? Katie Fish, let's chat today. Let's Zoom on, not Sunday. I don't want to Zoom on Sunday. I don't want to work on Sunday. Krista, it's always good seeing you. Oh, Brandy Lindquist, hey, you, let me know what you want to do. Love to get in front of your team. I believe I got in front of a couple of your team members yesterday, which are also Katie Fish's team members, and I loved it. Your crew, your community, their openness, their attitude, their desire for better, that's what you win with. That's what you'll build a huge community with. That's what you'll build change with. And that's what you'll build as many dollars as you want. You're not looking for promoters in this life. You're looking for ambitious doers. So, what do we want to chat? Couple thoughts. I'm actually going to start with this and then get off of it. So, today in here, in my book, it's in Proverbs, Timothy Keller, reading about flattery, believe it or not. This is an important piece for myself and all of my community to remember. And the flattery, of course, works both ways, okay? It says our words should be kind and affirming, but we are warned about flattery. Okay? Means the word should be to compliment, not simply to praise something for our own sake, because we have an agenda. Okay? An exaggeration, an effort to appeal to the ego, to gain benefits. They should simply be genuine. And also, the flattery that we receive, we got to make sure that, frankly, that it doesn't give us an inaccurate picture of who we are. And so let's just touch on that a second and realize that obviously too much good or too much negative can be destructive. I want an honest, open picture of who I am so that I can improve. And also remember that their opinion of me is just their opinion. I am choosing how much the words from my parents, my community, my enemies, impact me. And if you don't believe it, I could sit here and have someone tell me all day long, too many muscles, you got too many muscles, too many muscles. I'm good with it. Making too much money, it's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. I'm good with it. Your Porsche's amazing, someone thinks. Someone else thinks you should have got a more amazing model. Dude, it's everywhere. But remember, it's not the words, it's how I feel about them. Okay? So by the same token, we want to make sure the words that we're delivering are uplifting, and we want to remember that they're done out of genuine desire to praise somebody, not for an agenda. Ponder that. Here's a piece I want to touch on. If you saw my Rise and Shine, what's up, Aunt Terry? Aunt Terry hit a piece today, yesterday, and just put this in your brain. I think it's super important. They got the grandkids, I believe, this week, and they go, that's where our focus, Vic said, which is cool, that's where our focus will be. But I'm encouraging that it's super, super crucial that even when you have the grandkids there, that your focus is still on your faith, your focus is still on your recovery, your focus is still on you and Vic, and your focus is still on the approver community. Okay? No matter what comes into your world short term, weather, I hate to even say it, the bad, the sickness, the illness. Now we've got a family function. We got the grandkids. And it's cool. And you may not do as much, Prove It. And you may not do as much, Vic. That sounds odd. You may not do as much of something. But remember, the way that you're going to see continuous growth and success is that no matter what's coming into your world, you're still focused on what's important to you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Important piece. So if you saw my Rise and Shine, it says invite them all, let ambition sort them out. If you followed me at all, that's a repeat. You've seen it before, but you know what? It hit me today for a couple of reasons. One, because Cassie did a great job of doing what is probably the most important thing that you can do that separates leaders, consistent winners from people who are in it for a little while. What is that? It's moving and inviting when people aren't responding. Okay? Cassie visited a group, and then she hit them. Now it's been a couple, 3 weeks that her and Katie have been back and talking about who wants to do Zoom, and she hadn't gotten much response. So she maybe didn't do the Zoom. Okay, well, what should have happened with James Rice as a leader is I should have made the Zoom happen. Okay? So what did Cassie do? I told her, Cassie, when you're not sure and people aren't sure about showing up and they're not responding enthusiastically and they're not reaching to you, you got to be the dog that wags the tail. You got to be the dog that wags the tail. You cannot wait for the tail to wag you. Probably the most important part of leadership is doing, and it's doing when others aren't responding. Katie Fish and I have chatted this. Aunt Terry and I have definitely chatted this. And I did it. I hopefully do it every day. But when Ramona is slow. The PNW is slow. But as I was building Ramona again, I had to set up the tasting party. In fact, still, I don't know who's on here from there. What's up, Danny Martin? Again, it's not to blow my own horn. It's just to set the example that I still set up most of the events here. I'm making the most money in the community. I'm setting up the events. I'm the hungriest one. You know why? Because most people, when there's not stuff going on, when it's not easy, when it's not exciting, they won't do it. So regardless, I got to get up and wear my swag. I got to get up and share and post and do a live. Doesn't matter who's coming on. I got to get up and set up that tasting party when new flavors come in. I got to promote the reboot. Little note on that. Leaders, do the reboot, do the partial reboot, use it, transform, share. Your people will not do it if you don't do it. I have found that since I've started focusing more and encouraging more on the reboot, three things are happening. One, definitely more people are using it. No doubt about it. Definitely more leaders. Chelsea's a great example, are promoting it and their communities doing it. And other leaders, Justin being one of it, is saying, I should do the reboot. I guarantee you, Katie Fish is going, I should be rebooting. Lacey's going, I should be rebooting. Maybe the others are. Aunt Terry, I should be rebooting. Do it to the best of your ability. It's not about you and what you want to do. It's about what you want to create. It's not about you and what you want to do. It's what you want to create. It's not about you and what you want to do. It's about what you want to create. Use the products, transform, share. You're seeing James Rice now do Core 4. Are you doing Core 4? Get it up there. 2, 3, 4, the most important pieces we can do. So Cassie just threw out and invited to the Zoom based on when the leaders could do it. Remember, it starts with, would you like to be involved with the leaders that can lift you up, give you instruction, give you encouragement, and help your team? Is that what you would like? I'm not sure. Great. Get rid of that person. That person's out. That person's out. I would like to be in. Great. Would you like to collaborate, build together, help others, get some instruction, learn from leaders, learn together, share together, and all of us grow together and support and love on each other? I'm not sure. Bye. I just lost your phone number. Okay, I'm not going to kid you. Wherever they're at, they're at. Anyway, and so then she scheduled the Zoom. And a couple of people that the Zoom was, quote, quote, for weren't there. What? But the cool thing is, a couple of newbies, Melissa, Megan, Audrey jumped on, Tasha jumped on for a little while. They were there. And you know what we did? We had an amazing experience with who showed up. What are we going to do? We got a call with Megan today. What are we going to do? We're going to roll her friends in. What are we going to do? This is crucial. Let me see who's on real quick. What up, Kimberly Baines? Jennifer Nelson. I'm not going to kid you, Aunt Terry. Jennifer Nelson is a young lady, is a woman who should push her chips in a little more. She has amazing transformation. She has amazing network. She has amazing skill set. She's ambitious. She, I say this with love, is underachieving. She should push her chips in more. She could change a lot of lives. I love watching her stuff. So that's a compliment, Jennifer Nelson. So what do you do with the people that don't show up that said they wanted to? This is super important. You just go back and ask them, hey, missed you on the Zoom. Would love to have you be there. Maybe my bad. Don't want to bug you. Should I invite you to Zooms? Is that something you want to participate in? Do you want to collaborate together? Do you want to build with leaders? Do you want to get instruction? Yes or no? That's another thing I wrote down. Don't think. Ask them. Ask them. Hey, missed you on the Zoom. No, that's not enough. Hey, missed you at the KLP. That's not enough. I mean, you can do it. I don't do that. Hey, you're not coming. You're not there, which is cool. Would you like me to invite you? Would you like to be there? I just need to know so I know how to work with you, so I know how to help you be successful. I don't want to push you. Don't want to bug you, but I don't want to leave you out. Don't want to bug you, but I don't want to miss an opportunity. Don't want to bug you, but I don't want to leave you out. I don't want to bug you, but I don't want to miss an opportunity. Because that's where I'm coming from. And so I want to invite to find out who wants to show up. There's some people showing up here now. Holy cow. Any of you, each and every one of you like it, share it. You like it, share it. You want to hang out, you want to work with me, collaborate and build together, get a hold of me. Let's Zoom. That's the easiest way to do it. So what happened with that Zoom? We found out who said they wanted to be there but couldn't make it. We're going to ask if they want to, and we're going to reschedule. But we're also going to reschedule because Megan, who was on it, is going to be our energy, is going to be our catalyst. And Audrey, who was on it, is also pushing her chips in. And so she's going to be on it. So we're going to build with who was there. Man, I bet Aunt Terry's pissed at me. I agree. Jennifer Nelson's a complete rock star. She's the type of person, she shows up, you want to lock your arms with her, love on her, help her, and equip her to go even further. So, but if she doesn't, I'm not going to love you any different, Jennifer Nelson. I just believe in you. Don't think, ask. Don't guess this is where they want to be, ask. I'll say this real quick, and I'm going to jump right past this. It's build rapport with people, not flattering them for your own gain. Genuine compliments. Find out where they want to be. Where do they see themselves? Helping others? Building a business? You want to get your product cheaper? Awesome. You know what? Would you like to get free product now? Or like, who knows when? Would you like to help some people now with me? We can do it together? Or like, you don't really care? Just curious. You care? Awesome. Well, I've done a little bit of it. Helped a few people. We could do some fun, easy things together. You don't have to do it alone. Fun, easy. Would you like that? They say no, let them go. They say yes, let's rock and roll. We can talk about that more later. Last piece. Like I said, invite them all. Let ambition sort them out. You're just inviting to not see who's not there, to see who is there. We invited Dustin Schaefer, showed up, one person, $1 million leg. I brought a couple, they brought a couple, they brought a couple, to see who showed up. The power of inviting and doing when you don't want to, when you don't feel loved, when you don't feel like it's going to work, when you don't feel like anyone's responding, when you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it, that's the most important growing time of your life. So, let's talk about growing, and I'll let you go. Going to be exciting. Pay attention to my social media a little bit. I got to see who else is on here. Tammy Waddell, a personal favorite of mine. Let's Zoom. Let's rock. Let's do something. Brian Stubblefield, how are you? So, and if you like it, share it. You like it, share it. My grandson, 9 years old, Wolfgang Travis, is coming to town. He flies in, lands 7 p.m. tonight. I pick him up. Got him Friday, Saturday. Sunday, we head for the zoo. Watch it. It's going to be amazing. Am I nervous? I am, because I want him to have an amazing experience. 9 years old, traveling by himself, going to hang out with me for a little bit, get a hold of his grandma. They're going on an amazing road trip, like literally 2 weeks. So I'm very excited to do something that I've never done. So watch that. We'll see. Be easy is 9 years old. We're going to go to the zoo, the wild animal park, do some things that he's never done. And I am like just tickled, excited, because it's just going to be him and I. So I'll keep you posted on it. Hopefully we'll shoot a live. Hopefully we'll shoot something. Hopefully we'll have some fun together and share, and then just motivate and breathe life into others, and help others do, meaningful, purposeful life experiences, not simply activities that just entertain you. So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to get to the live that's going on right now on the Prove It Promoter page. What up, Krista? Cool. Practice piano. Got acupuncture at 11. Probably shave. Anyway, have a great day. Appreciate each and every one of you. Chat with you later.